I think it's working. If it's not there yet, it may be momentarily. Not sure how to check. It's there. You just messaged in the chat. Well, that's unfortunate. It doesn't. I have an interface where I should be able to see your messages, and that is not happening. Oh, there it is. Now I see a Nikoi message. Nice. Yeah, they'll be. Oh, I didn't even think about what I have to do on the other one, if anything. Well, it's a test. Worst case scenario, I just end things and forget about it. This is going to be the first notification people have gotten there in several years. Okay. Where's my dog? Come here. Mwah. Here's Corbin. Hi, stars. Oh, I'm not going to keep you up here too long, bud. It's too warm. Too warm to keep you here like this. It's 100 degrees out. But everyone got to see you. It's weird seeing your name in blue, Akoi. That's for you. Oh my God, it's about that Daniels. Welcome in, GPS. I don't have a button for that, do I? It is very disorienting. Oh, that's me. Hold on, I'm just setting something up. Oh, do I really not have an icon for that? I could have swore I did. I can worry about that another time. Close that. All right. In completely unrelated news, I have a YouTube channel you should check out because I'm totally going to start making videos again, maybe. Hey, Blockhead. Setting up unified chat. Technically, we are not allowed to display a unified chat on stream because that encourages people to check out the competing platform. People still do it, but we're not supposed to. Yeah. Yeah, Lime can get in trouble for that. Where did I get the Borderlands icon? Over the weekend, there was a Borderlands 4 stream. They did FanFest, and some content creators were allowed to stream an early access build of Borderlands 4. If you hung out in the stream for 30 minutes, you would get that icon. I don't know if there's any other way to get it at this point. Yep. That, I'm pretty sure, was a limited time thing. Oh, that's not an option either. Okay. No, I'm not going to worry about that today. Rip. Yeah, there's that, and then there was also another chat badge that you can get if you subscribed or gifted out a sub. You would get you get a Psycho Mask chat badge. No worries. Go get comfy. All right, let's minimize this. I'm also using a new way to pay attention to chat and notifications and things. Which is a little weird for me to get used to, because like I have to have my chat notifications all on a different monitor now in order to do this. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to stick with this option. So what does other platforms toss say about multi-stream? The other platform don't care. Every other platform does not care. Twitch is the only platform that cares about doing anything that could potentially promote your stream on another service. And technically, here, we can pull up the terms of service and talk about it if we want. Like, where is it? Twitch multi-stream rules. Let's minimize that. We'll switch over to game so you can see. I'm zooming a bit here. Sites can use combined activity from other platforms or services such as chat. I'm using them just for my personal usage. Yes, you are free to use the tools that are for your personal use. The prohibition on third-party tools only applies to content presented to viewers either on or off Twitch. So that's why you're not allowed to show a combined chat. There's some other stuff too. Where's the other thing? Oh, there's supposed to be more stuff here, but I don't see it now. Okay, whatever. There's stuff in there. Oh, this is just the FAQ where there's supposed to be like an actual terms of service somewhere. Okay. Simulcasting. This is where some of the stuff is. You ensure the quality of a user's experience on your simulcast is at minimum, no less than the experience on other platforms or services, including your engagement with the community. So like, I can't engage more with another platform than I do on Twitch. Like Twitch is supposed to be the primary platform. That's kind of what that means. That also means it's like talking about the quality. So like I can't stream at a higher quality to another platform. You cannot provide links or direct your community to leave Twitch for your simulcast on other services. So I can't say, hey, this is the service I'm streaming on. Go check it out here and provide a link in chat. You're not allowed to use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms on your service on your Twitch stream, which again is talking about using your combining chats, such as, oh, there it is, merging chat features or other features. So like that could also mean like I can't show alerts from another stream. So if there's stuff happening and someone follows or subscribes or whatever on another service, I can't show that on stream. And technically these terms of service are so are written in a way that technically, like if I get a donation on stream elements and that pops up on stream, like technically Twitch could be like, no, that's not allowed. So yeah, Twitch is definitely a little insecure about things. All right, I'm booting up Minecraft. but I don't expect much to happen on the the blue cube. Twitch be twitching as usual. Yeah, and there was just someone who got a 24-hour ban because they did a little too much promotion of another platform. And well, they are a tutorial streamer. They help people learn how to use the platform and other platforms and things like that. And they did a little too much on stream advertising TikTok. And then they got banned for it. Cool. All right, we're back into our build world today. And I've done a little bit offline here. I just started coming up with different patterns, and I've also been looking at, like, I've been on Google and looking at different images and things, like finding different patterns and trying to recreate this as floor patterns in Minecraft. So that's what I plan to be working on today. It's just doing some more of those and seeing how things go. Twitch be twitching as usual. Twitch don't be talk. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that Twitch is finally like, oh yeah, you can stream on multiple platforms at the same time. But yeah. Oh well. I want to mess around with this one a bit more. I know what you're talking about. So I'm not sure. Like, if I wanted to try and have like an alternating floorboard pattern, I don't know if this really works. I mean, I guess let's go back to using the dark oak. Like, I can do something like this. But see, like, there's still that awkwardness. Aww. It's a little bit harder for me to see chat with this setup. I don't like that. Where'd my patterns go? All right, I gotta find some patterns to work with. Ooh, okay, I can mess with this pattern. And with this tool, it's so much easier to just recreate things. Confirm. 1, 2, 3, confirm. 1, 2. And can I go flip it? Flip it good. Oh, I messed it up. The dyslexia has struck again. And now I can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm, finish. Okay, so mostly like what I'm going for is like, I don't care about having a bunch of like unique color combinations and things unless I feel like it's needed, like that pattern. Just something that at least shows what the pattern is without being too distracting. So I can come over here and be like, okay, here's a pattern I can do. And then maybe if I wanted to do this pattern with different blocks, I could then come in and be like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Let's just go ahead and 1, 2, 3, confirm, finish. And maybe I want to change it out for the dark oak. And now I can come in here and see, okay. So like really what I'm coming up with more are templates that I can then go in and play around with and see like, how can I do more stuff? Yeah, that's Axiom. And then, you know, as you mix it up with different textures and combinations and things, you can see like, okay, this is a very different looking pattern now with a different set of blocks on there. You didn't care for their licensing? What's their licensing? That pattern looks a little too complicated to figure out right now. I did a lot of these patterns. Ribdye Run Decunder. You should have a commercial license to use it if using it to make you money. Oh, which I'm not doing, so I'm fine. Well, it's not like I'm selling a product that I've created via Axiom. I'm using Axiom as part of a content creation thing, but the Axiom is not what's driving the income. There are plenty of people they would have been able to come after by now if that was the intended meaning of that wording. Okay, this is one I want to try. I was trying to do a pattern like this off the top of my head, and it wasn't going very well for me. You know what? That still hurts my head too much. I'm not doing it anymore. You know what? This is actually going to be one that might go better if I use... Maybe 3 different colored planks. All right. No, it should probably be 4 different colors. Let's use birch. Do you like stripped logs or planks better for flooring as a rule? Generally, I use planks, but that's mainly because I can be, you know what? This pattern is just too much for my head. I'm looking at this pattern. I'm like, no, this just ain't working for me. I typically use planks, but I want to get away from using majority planks. Where's the one that I saw that I was like, oh, I want to mess around with that one, and now I can't find it. Oh, I can mess around with this one. Let's use planks and stripped. Planks are better for small areas, true. And I've been doing more smaller builds in my more recent journeys in Minecraft. Maybe 4, maybe? Yeah. Let's go with a 4. 1, 2, 3. Not there. Yeah, slabs are also great for extending the resources. Then good fuzzy sound on this distortion. Maybe something like that, and then this is where I would need to switch to something else. Okay. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, 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 no. Interesting. Directional planks would be amazing. I would kill for some directional planks. So then I guess here, I would go like that. That means that would go there. Indeed. More slabs and stairs. Can we get them for concrete first, please? Maybe. Someday. I guess that would go there. And that might be there. No. I'm not sure what's supposed to go there. Both is good. We like both. This pattern is already being more difficult than I thought it would be. my brain is like, huh? You know what? I think I'm going to switch out. Why do I get rid of you? I think I'm going to go back and just do everything with stripped logs. Although this is the only part where it doesn't quite work the way I wanted to. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like that. No, it's supposed to be a 3. It seems weird, but no, it's supposed to be a 3. That's one of the things that caught my eye about this pattern. Oh, this is a 5. This pattern's so weird. But it's okay. We can enjoy weird things here sometimes. Ruler's not the only one who likes a weird. Assuming maybe that's supposed to be that. Yeah, and then these are both 4s. It's an interesting pattern. It's gonna hurt my brain a little until I really figure this out, but okay, so these are also supposed to be 3s. And that there is a 3. I think we're back up to repeating this pattern up here. Looks like it. Okay, so this is actually supposed to be like that. Is this Feeling Good? Did someone do a cover of Feeling Good? Are they sampling it or something? Weird. Whatever. I have a license to play whatever is being played, so. And this here is another 3. It might just be like the same chord progression. You hear no music? Music's playing. It's coming through. You can... Might just be quiet. Is very low. There's no winning. No matter what audio level I set my music at, it's either always too quiet or always too loud. There, it should be a bit louder now. So where am I with this pattern? Yeah, it's very, whatever is going on in this song is very reminiscent of Feeling Good. So that's going to be that. You like the background music to be in the backgrounds, which, whoa, which is fine. But no matter what, I just seem to never find an audio level that works. Oh, okay. It's not the repeating pattern yet. I thought I had it repeating. No. I know what I can do. I can go from there to there and then flip it. And that should work. It's kind of like a weave. That's how I see it. Like you go up and then under, up and under. Yeah. Some patterns are easy to display as a small pattern. Some are more effective if you do it large. I feel like that wasn't the right way. Large and in charge. Well, regardless, there's a pattern. Let's see. I already have a pattern like that one. Uh-oh. Nope, I lost those patterns. I see a lot of like diagonal patterns that I'm not really sure how I would pull those off, unfortunately. Could just do that one. Rotate 45 degrees. Yeah. I mean, this is like a stupid easy one. But it's one I don't actually have yet. Yeah, let's finish that. Do that, control flip. Confirm. Confirm. Confirm, finish. Little checkerboard sort of pattern on a larger scale. Like some of these are going to be repeats of like other things that I did. Like this pattern here is this pattern just sized up by one. This pattern here is basically that pattern. Enhance. 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 Always. Whenever there's an enhanced reference, it's always Super Troopers for me. Nothing else registers. how would I go about doing this pattern? Let's use stripped dark oak. So if I were to do something like that, guess this kind of goes for that look. Yeah, the only thing about this is I don't have the divide there that I would want. I guess we'll switch that out for spruce. And then we get filled in like so. Confirm. Confirm. Guess I'll do it maybe one more time. And that now does not resemble the pattern I was originally going for. Oh, shenanigans. I got a liter of cola. Look like a spit to you? Doesn't matter, about to win $1 million anyways. Yeah, that's okay for now. This the one that had it? No. Let's try this one. This one's a little more complicated, but... Alright, so that's probably a twofer. And then... maybe that. I think I'd rather that. Sure. I'm just saying that so they make it extra good. Powdered sugar. It's delicious. Now I'm gonna have to watch that movie again. I've yet to watch the sequel, and I don't know if I'm ever going to. Why ruin a good thing? Exactly. See, that's where this pattern is less desirable for me. All right, that keeps it a little bit better. And then really? This pattern's very inconsistent. So I'm not sure how this pattern is meant to tile. Inconsistent, consistently inconsistent. Yes. I mean, basically what it is it's just this pattern and then it got rotated 180. So I guess what would happen then is you would take this and do that. And that would be the pattern. Yeah, I'm not liking this one too much now. Maybe copy, rotate 80 degrees. I'm assuming you mean 180 degrees. Place next to previous 90 degrees. Okay, so copy. Place next to previous. And rotate 90 degrees. Confirm. Rotate. Whoops. Well, I done messed up. Like that, perhaps. Yeah, it's still a messy looking pattern. I don't know if I'll ever use that one, but it's an option. All right, that chime means it's the first break of the stream, so I'm gonna get up and go do the things. We'll pause right here. Regardless what I want to look at, and do what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Drink, snacks, bathroom, all that good stuff. This might be the last hour of the stream after this break. just because, like I said, it's hot and I can feel a bit of a headache coming on. So we'll see what happens. But stay hydrated, stay cool. I'll see you shortly.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Thanks, Akoi. Yeah, I haven't seen anything pop up in the other chat. But we are back. Wiggle butts. Thanks for keeping an eye on things over there. I am not going to try that pattern. Okay. I caught onto it quick enough, so your effort was not in vain. All right. Let's do another pattern over here. This one has 1, 2, 3 colors. Hmm. Oh, this one's going to be more challenging than I thought. Hey, Vanna, meow. Yeah, that's going to be a harder pattern to do than I thought. Nope. I might not do that then. How are the stuff and things today, Vanna? I feel a sneeze coming. Woo! It was a strong sneeze. Oh, that's what I can do. How would I do it, though? That will need... So it'd be a 4. Then this would get split up. So then... GG bot? What'd the bot do? Something happened? I didn't even see it. That can be in there. Oh, it's not coming up in this new combined thing. Okay. I'll have to see if there's a better way for me to be able to moderate both channels at the same time. Because this solution is not it. I guess that would be there. So what would I put there? I guess that. Yeah. And then I guess that would go there. And that goes there. Mod alert! Blue cube, curses, you've said it too close. No! Wait, is there something other than the alert message that I needed to look over there? Is that all? Or was there something else that I did not see? Just the alert? Well, it worked. There we go. There's another pattern. Nah, it's okay. You're doing a fine job. You're doing a bang-up job. I appreciate it. Oh, I know what else I should do. Let's go to this corner. Really wish I could just like shift click things into my hotbar from the creative menu. did this with no rhyme or reason. All right, let me do this with a proper... Hey, Omni. Been a while. Hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Thanks for stopping by. How are you on this fine day? Hopefully you're staying much more cool than I am. It has been 100 degrees here today, which I don't really have a problem with because I prefer higher temperatures. I prefer it to be warmer than colder, but doesn't mean my body agrees with me necessarily. You are not subbed on Blue Cube. Maybe you were at some point, and then that has changed. But for on a totally different note, anyone who wants to subscribe on YouTube, there's a thing. All right. I think one of the things that sucks about placing terracotta, the glazed terracotta, is if you look at the icon, that should be a resource pack. If you look at the icon in the menu, if you were to use that as your cue on what direction the arrow is going to be placed, you would think that when I place a block this way, that it would probably actually place it this way, or even that way. And I think that's something I've never noticed before because I just never used the arrow block. But, fixing his overrides. You're welcome. So why am I starting with the arrow block? Something I probably would actually never use on a floor design. Well, the arrows will help me know my patterns. And yeah, I know like these patterns are pretty much the same, but and then that is just that pattern up there, but we can go that way. Same thing, just rotated. What other placement orders could we do? I don't think I'd really want to do something like that. Whoops. What did I do? I broke it. Okay. I think realistically, like that's all the patterns I can really do. That makes sense to do. Unless you just purposely do something that's odd. Right? Oh no, I didn't do something like that. Which is very similar to the inside pattern that you get up here. Okay. So now how many of these colors are there? There's 16, right? Yeah. That's what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. You added it to a booking quill to keep in your survival single player world to track data source repacks, resource packs to do. Nice. And now because of the Axiom replace block feature, I can just come in here and mindlessly place all the blocks because it'll maintain the orientation of what was already placed. Doesn't matter which way. So I have a reference now if I ever need to come in here and look for patterns that I want on a floor or something, or a wall or whatever. I get a basic idea of what the repeating pattern would be. Like this is actually pretty cool. This one here. That one's pretty cool too. Imported pets and such from an old V2 backup. It's the same world. I need to hunt down where you last were in it to see if you have pets there. They're all pretty Noah's Arked into nice retirement places. If you're talking about season 1, did I get all of them? The Hacienda? That's season 2, isn't it? What did I do over here? I was not paying attention. Yeah, if it's season 2, I didn't have any pets on that season. If it's the season 1 world, I had pets. At least I don't think I had any pets on that world. played so little in season 2 that I can't really say. Because that was right as I was joining Legacy, I think. Maybe right after I joined or right before. I don't remember. And if it was after Legacy, then it was probably when I was getting burnt out and tired of Minecraft. Yeah, if I had any pets on the season 2 world, it's going to be at the Invisible Castle. And that would be on the starter island, basically in the center of it, where Ruler and Silent made their castles, and I made my outline and then never did anything else with it. Alright, so now we have all of our patterns. One thing I don't like about my new setup, my new layout for things, is I don't have an easy way to check how far into a stream I am or how close I am to an ad break or anything like that. These are mental notes I'll have to take for improving things if I continue to do the multi-streams. Ugh, that water did not go down the right way. Ugh. $11.25 now. Thank you. Ugh. I mean, I guess I can still technically check over here. Yeah, we're about to hit 11:26 and 4, 3, 2, 1, 126. Have to look over to the second PC for that one. All right. I just realized that this also shows. I don't want to see that. Okay. I like this pattern. Nope, I can't do it that way. Okay. So I were to work with that. Probably bring in some mud and I feel like a cyan color would work well in there. Maybe just the regular concrete to keep it simple. So now that I know a pattern, I can look over here and be like, okay, what's something over here that I want to mess around with that would work for what I'm doing. Like, this is probably the easiest thing. So now let's copy this. Let's move to there. That song's a little too much. Say confirm, finish. Okay, and if I like this pattern, confirm. So now I think you can see why I've been doing so much of this. And finish. Those are all placed in now. And I think, oops. Go back and fix that one. Tried doing an Control Z to undo, but that didn't quite work. I do want one more block in this. All right, so I have something like that. And then I think what will work out nicely, if I come in with maybe some dark oak planks on the sides, that will go with the darker browns in the middle of this. I'll have to go back and fix that corner piece in a moment. So yeah, that's something that could work. I don't know if I really like the mud in there. It might be too busy with the mud. Might work better with packed mud. There's light gray terracotta, but I don't want to do that actually. All right, let's try the packed mud. I think that's going to work a little bit nicer because that texture just does not feel as busy to me. Like, yeah, there's a lot more to the texture than the mud bricks, but there's less contrast in the block, which is going to make it feel less busy. Which, yeah, I like that a lot better. That feels more balanced. Just like the further away you get from it, further away you get, the less I like the cyan. There we go. And let's see, what's another pattern that I like? Maybe this one. And let's mess around with this one. Oh, this one still confuses my mind on how to duplicate it. I think that's how it would go. Yeah, that feels right to me. Okay. So I said this one over here. Nope. Abort. And finish. Okay. What else do I want to use with this block? Go back into our color picker. Pop that in. I guess bamboo might work. And so grab these as well. I'm not really feeling the other colors. Okay. I'll have to go back and fix that one. But there's another way of doing this. Skip. Biome painter, blood fill, painter. Mask surface. Type replace. Okay, I don't really get what I'm doing here. You're masking the surface with the active block. So, and I guess if I were to do spruce log, I don't know what block it's going to be. Up. Nope. Okay. Mask surface. I don't get how that works. Is there something else then? Am I using the wrong tool? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't get what masking... So I can do that. I don't understand masking. I thought masking is supposed to only apply it to a certain block. Help! All right, let's see if I can figure this out. What tool are we using? We are using a painter. Oh, mask surface option allows only painting blocks which are adjacent to a non-solid block. So that's not what I want. So this may not be what I'm looking for. Do I have to be like, I'm going to come in and select all those and then go to the painter? I'd be like, bam. That doesn't do it either. What us neurodivergent types do in public when we don't feel safe or don't feel it's appropriate to be our authentic selves. Yeah, but this isn't that. How do I use a mask? Tool mask compared to the user. Okay. Where are, oh, tool mask. Edit. Mask. I understand. Examples. Mask a single block. Block equals that. Okay, so then I can just be spruce. I could have done this so much faster if I didn't bother with this, but boom, just like that. I'm learning. Hey, Dallas, don't you have to select which block you're masking and with what? Yeah, which I didn't know how to do, but I just learned about this. This is, I've barely ever used Axiom, so this is me also learning how to use it a little bit. Okay. So that works. Oop. Hey. What? Oh, for the U. All right. Now it's a cool little tool. Yeah, this pattern's kind of neat. That's another one to mess around with. I don't know. This one here looks like TIE fighters. Maybe that's why I liked it. It also kind of looks like an eyeball. But yeah, I'm enjoying messing around with this stuff. How do I get back to these things? All right. Let's try something. Someone throw out the random block. Full block. No slabs, stairs, doors, fences, anything like that. Just a random full block. I want to try another approach to Vanna's definitely in dad mode right now. Birch. Well, birch what? We got birch log, stripped birch, birch planks, birch wood, stripped birch log. Birch planks. And we have polished granite. Good old polished granite. I love watching videos and hearing people read the word polished as polished. I want to see how this works. That's kind of wild. These options are interesting. I would not use that or that. Wouldn't use this. No time soon. This is me very much learning how to use it. And birch planks. There we go. So here is a potential. I don't really feel like that fits. I feel like it would be more like that. Yeah, I don't care what Axiom says. That works better. I think I'm just going to take out that and just go for this. Make that be a block palette to work with. All right, so I have 4 different blocks I can use. Looking for a pattern that I'd want to try to use this on. If I have one. Oh, we could try it over here. Okay, so looking at this. Nope. Nice. What else would I use? I think the exposed copper. Oh yeah. This looks hideous right now. Go with that. One. Why ain't this working? Yellow. I no understand. I don't get it. Why is this suddenly not working? Active block, polished granite. Block equals this. I don't know. Hey, Guac. Welcome in. And then this one. Have to clean up some of the messes I just made. And that one. You know, after seeing that through, it doesn't look terrible. I'm just messing around. I came up with a creative building asset world in Minecraft where I can just have different patterns and designs and things as references. And then I have different colors and such that I can mess around with and just start playing around and just seeing what works and what doesn't work. So I'm not making anything specific, just experimenting. So like this over here is the same pattern as this over here, just with different colors. Where is... Yeah, this is one of the things I don't like with my new setup is I can't see that we are close to the 2-hour mark, right? Yeah, it says 155. Okay. Yeah, like I said before, I was going to do a short stream today because of the heat, and I've been fighting off a headache for the last hour, so I think we are going to wrap up here. But yeah, didn't do a whole lot, but did enough today just to make progress on this stuff. So we'll be streaming again on Wednesday. Not sure what I'm doing yet. I'm preparing to start my long-term world, but I'm just waiting for mods and things to update for the current version with the happy ghasts. So maybe not. I don't know. My brain hurts at the moment. My head is just uncomfortable. If we have another day like this, I will probably not use my camera the next time I stream. So there's that. What are these notifications? I'm not worried about that. So yeah. Minecraft has an upcoming hotfix release, and mods will likely have to be update to that as well. I mean, we'll see. What's being done in the hotfix? Do you know, Okoe? What needs to be changed? What's like majorly broken? Because depending on what it is, I may not worry about it. This looks surprisingly better than I thought it would. This gradient helper, much stronger tool. I don't... Oh, must have same texture on all sides. Okay, I like that. Allow opaque blocks. Full, must be full. Huh. Yeah, this is a pretty cool tool. I like it. Export to editor, gradient painter. Oh, I have to learn more about this whole thing. So, yeah. I don't think I want to do more creative building on Wednesday. Like, I'm kind of itching to start. I don't know, maybe we'll do like some sort of warm up. I don't know. I have to think about it, and my brain's not thinking. I'm a little fried by the heat today. Like I said, it was over 100 degrees at one point today. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've ever been able to raid here. I think they are always wrapped up by the time I'm done. Let's go support a fellow Team Extraordinary member. Oh, and I can't raid from that thing. I do not like this setup. I am finding all sorts of things wrong with my setup. I'll have to find a better way to merge the chats together. We're going to go raid the Amykins. They're doing vanilla Minecraft hardcore on day 20, so they're pretty early game. Let's go ahead and raid over there. I can't think of a raid message. Maybe something about staying hydrated because it's so hot today. Stay hydrated raid. Stay hydrated and keep chill raid, or keep cool raid. And then I'll use my BTD cool emote with that. There we go. That can be the raid message. Because it is hot here. So yeah, next stream scheduled. There we go. Wednesday, there's my schedule. We got the Discord. We got the Blue Sky for stream updates and following things and all that sort of stuff. And then because I want to try and make videos again, I'm starting to promote my YouTube again. So there's that too. But yeah, let's go over. We'll raid Amy. There's the raid message. I'll put it in there a few more times. Copy and paste it. Use my emote if you have it. If not, use whatever you want. And I feel like I'm supposed to be saying something else right now, but honestly, I can't think about it. My brain is fried from the heat today. So we're just going to go ahead and wrap up there, and I'll see you in the Amy stream. Bye.